In the early 1990s, as grunge exploded out of Seattle and hip-hop took hold of the mainstream, a very different sound began to rise from the heart of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It was rhythmic, raw, an organic fusion of rock, world music, and folk that didn't fit neatly into any one box. That band was Rusted Root, and their name, like their music, held deep, mystical meaning. The name Rusted Root didn't come from a marketing brainstorm or a label executive's suggestion. It came from something deeper, an image, a feeling, a spiritual resonance that matched the band's ethos. Frontman Michael Glebicki has often explained that the name represents a connection to the earth, to something ancient and decaying, yet still alive and full of potential. It's a nod to life's cycle, to rebirth through deterioration, to spirituality grounded in something primal. In an era dominated by loud guitars and angsty lyrics, Rusted Root stood out with tribal percussion, acoustic-driven grooves, and global influences, ranging from African to Native American music. Their name became a natural extension of their sound, grounded, gritty, and alive. The word rusted evoked a sense of age, wear, and authenticity. Nothing polished, nothing fake. The root symbolized grounding, ancestry, and the life force that feeds creativity. Together, the two words formed a phrase that felt like a chant, a meditation, a call to something older and wilder than Top 40 radio. The name also resonated with the spiritual themes that ran through the band's lyrics. From the hit song Send Me On My Way to deeper cuts in their catalog, Rusted Root's music often explored journeys, personal transformation, and a longing for connection with something larger than the self. Rusted Root wasn't just a name, it was an invocation. Formed in 1990, the band quickly gained a devoted local following for their energetic live shows and communal vibe. Their 1994 breakthrough album, When I Woke, went platinum and launched them onto the national stage. But even as their popularity grew, they held tightly to their core identity. The name Rusted Root came to symbolize more than just a band. It became shorthand for an experience, a genre-defying sound, and a kind of spiritual rebellion. The name has aged well. Unlike some bands that outgrow their titles, Rusted Root's moniker has continued to feel appropriate decades later. It still conjures the image of something elemental, tangled in the soil, weathered but vital, like their music, which refuses to be dated or confined. In a world where many band names are flashy, ironic, or forgettable, Rusted Root's name feels earned. It reflects the band's commitment to authenticity, to music that digs deep instead of staying on the surface. And like a real root system, their influence has spread, quietly but persistently, through the fabric of alternative and world music scenes. Rusted Root didn't just pick a name, they grew into it. And more than 30 years later, it still feels like the perfect fit.